Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I want to make some specimen vintage slides, some specimen slides for my bee journal. Did some work on that the other day, did a couple of pages, so I want to add some slides to one of the pages. So I'm going to be using this die, which is Creative Expressions Shabby Basics Vintage Slides. You get this die and this die. If you don't have the die, just cut out like a square with a little window shape in the middle, and that'll do the job for you. So I have lots and lots of 6x6 paper, which is modern paper, but what I did, because I was a card maker, I've got a huge box of 6x6. So what I did was I went through it and I picked out everything with bits of yellow or bits of grey and yellow or orangey colour. So I've picked out all these, and you can see that I die cut the slide from each one of them. So that was good to get some of them used up. I've still got a little bit left on each one. It's good to make at least a dent in the 6x6 box. What other things that you might need is some other bits of paper. Wait, and I'll show you first the other dies that I'm going to use today, which are these daisy dies, and this is a set by Dynamics and it's called Upsy Daisy. And you get the 3 daisies, you get the 3 leaves in different sizes, the daisies in different sizes, and you get the centres for the daisies. But again, you can cut out flowers, fussy cut flowers, anything you like. I just thought it would be quite nice, because I had these papers to use up, just to die cut and do some centres using some black card. I also die cut the flowers from old book pages and music pages, because I thought that it might be quite nice just to mix and match with the modern paper and the old paper from the old book page and the modern book page. And I think you'll see that it does actually work quite nicely, I think, just to mix and match the old with the new. For the bees, I stamped this bee and this bee. This stamp set was free with a magazine, so I don't know the name of it. It was a while back, but you probably can get bee stamps quite easily. In another video, I show you the other bee stamps that I've got. I stamped the bees using my VersaFine Onyx Black and coloured them with just felt pens and whatnot, some real colour markers and some distress markers. So what I did was I die cut lots and lots of all the bits, and then I just randomly put them together. Like, I didn't stick with like matching. I didn't match up. I've used music paper leaves and black centres, and I've just mixed everything up for these. So you'll see as we go along just how wrong end just how. Now, where's my sticky magazine? Here, it's here. So I'm not going to bother with any clear plastic, any acetate or anything in the middle. I just want to make them nice and simple, and plus I don't want to make them too thick either for going on a page of the journal. So we're just sticking the 2 pieces together, and then we'll just decide what it is we want to be our centerpiece. And I think in this one we're going to use the bee. The bee has been stamped on vintage book paper, and I'm just going to play around with how I might want this to be. I've got 2 leaves. Now, do I want a big flower? No, I'm going to have one up there and one there with the middles like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. So let's get the little bee down first. I was trying to think what else I could put in my bee journal, and come up with this. I know I've made these slides before, but the slides I made before had found photographs of people, the Tim Holtz people on them, and also old buildings from my Scottish book, and I thought, well, this is still something different. We'll put the little one up high. There we are. And then this one down low. I'm not putting glue on all the petals because I think it adds to the look of not everything being flat. We'll just stick, and I also quite like to come off the edge of the slide. I think that's quite nice. And we'll just double up the petals and give that one big petal and one little petal. There we are. Now at the end, what I might do is add either some of these little silver gemmy things or a button in the corner. I've got tiny little buttons and I've got some of them. So we'll see, I think, at the end what we're going to do. I've also got these labels, and I think I'll put a bigger one on this. What numbers have I got? Because I've used some of these already. Here's number 6. I think I'll put that there. Come in number 6. Now what was that from? Come in number 6, your time is up. I think that was when we used to go to the park and they would have boats on the lake and your wee boat would have a number to tell you that that was your time finished. Do you think? I think maybe it was. Right, now what one will we do next? We've got one where this was double-sided, this 6x6, but I'm quite happy to leave the other side showing. I think it's fine just to leave it. Adds a little bit of colour. So we have, oops, this time I'm going to put a flower in the middle, I think, and put the bee down to the side, and I've got my little die cut piece for the middle, and then we will give this one a number. This can be number 7. How easy do these come together? And it's good that you're using up some stash. So it's absolutely pouring here today. pouring down. It was dry in the morning when we were out. We were in the city centre with my sister-in-law. We had a nice wee coffee and a wee blether. We'll just tuck him under slightly. I always quite like things to be touching. It just, I think, includes everything in the space. Otherwise, something might feel quite lonely, stuck out there on its own. Yeah, that's quite nice too. So, 2 down. And let's do another one. Let's pick this one. This one, I have put the enamel dots in the middle of the music paper. And it's got a big bee. Isn't that gorgeous paper? I don't even know what these pads are, because what I did with a lot of the pads is I had so many that I pulled out the sheets that I liked and just made a huge big box full. So I don't really have the covering names anymore. Right, let's think. We want to make each one a bit different. Oh, we have the 2 flowers there this time, because that one has got the 2 flowers opposite. This one's in the middle. This one, I think, will do that. So let's get the bee down. So yeah, rain, and it's been lovely. It has been really nice. Not terribly warm, but nice, bright, sunny days. Overlap that. Let's put a little circle one on this one. Here's number 1. Yep. And again, we'll just tuck that, overlap that. And then the big flower. About there. That's a nice one. I like that one. I'm going to end up saying that about them all, amn't I? Amn't I? Did I put the number on? Yes. Right, let's see what we've got for this one. This paper is quite well patterned. Quite sort of mixed media paper, that one. Right, what have we got? We've got a big bee, and we've got a flower. Let's put the middle in. Some music paper for the middle of this one. And then we've got a bunch of leaves this time. So we've got 1 flower and a bunch of leaves. So we'll put the bee in the middle. And I think, because we've got them on that side, we'll put this one on this side with the number over here. And we've got 2 big numbers. Let's see, there's number 2. We'll do it the opposite way round. And I think what I'll do is I'll put 4 on one of my pages in the journal and just place them as if they're someone's collection. think that might be a nice idea. Just make that touching that little bee's leg there. We'll get that in that corner. And we'll have 3 leaves, so we've got, I think, 1 at the top there, and we'll use this one, which is from different paper, and we'll put that one there, and then, whoa, that glue's alive. 1 down the bottom, coming out opposite. I think we'll put a little button in the middle of this one. I've got a little, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave that just now. What have I got there? No. I've got some leaves. There's another leaf. Go. Be extravagant and give this one 4 leaves. And then that just touches that too. So that just brings it to the party. Yep, good. 2 to go. Let's see what we've got for this one. So this one's got a stamped flower. So it's just a stamp and a bee in this one. So there's not much doing on this one. See how it turns out. We might need to add something else. But the paper is quite patterned. And again, it's double-sided, so we've got the yellow in the middle there. Actually, I think that's quite cute with just that on it. And we'll give this one a bigger number. Number 7, number 8. Yeah. So that's from that same stamp set that I showed you. And it's just been stamped using the VersaFine and then coloured using the ZIG Real Brush markers. How easy are these to put together? And quite effective, I think. That's a good one too. Right, and last one, and then we'll pick 4 of them for the journal. We'll see which 4 goes together. When I got the box out of my 6x6s, it brought back some memories of making cards with some of the papers. Now we've got a mix here of a die cut with the book page and a stamped one. So that's kind of cool. And the last one we put the bee over there. So I think we'll put the bee on this side this time. And this one can be number 9. I wonder if we should put that up there for a little change. Nope. In the middle. In the middle. And that's a wee change. I like to mix it up a little bit, but still make it sensible. So, and then we might still do something with the corners, of course, I'm forgetting that. So yeah, so we were out this morning. We managed to get home before the real rain started. So that was good. And then the bee is just touching that and just touching that. Good. Right, now let's see what we're going to do. So we're done with them. We've got six. Perfect. Let's see which ones need something in the corners. So I've got these little silver things. I think maybe this one will get something in the corners. And this one. Because the corners there are covered. The corner, oh no, that's not covered. I think to start with we'll put something on this corner here. Let's see if we can get these off. Of course you could use brads for the corners. I've got little tiny buttons as well that I might put in the corners, like little, even tinier than the one I tried in the middle of that flower. That's a gold one. Don't want the gold one, want the silver ones. And I've only got one gold one there. That's not any use. Yeah, that makes a difference to that one. Now, do we want, I think we'll try the little buttons. These are the tiniest buttons in the world. I don't know how I'm going to attach. Well, I do, I've got an idea, but I'm not sure that it's going to work. So we need 4 of the little black ones. Let's just see. Oh, yeah. They're cute. That's how I got the name, Buttons for Brains. It was hubby's fault because I have a huge button collection, as you might imagine. And right now, how are we going to get these attached? I have got these little glue dots and I have used my old scissors to cut a glue dot in half. There's half the glue dot. And I'm thinking it might still be too big. No, I think we might be all right. Yeah. So I should have the other half of it here. There, it's there. Yeah, and I used to put buttons on the cards that I made. And hubby used to say, there's a little bit there. Hubby used to say, oh, so many buttons, if your head rattled, I'm sure, if you shook your head, I'm sure it would rattle, he used to say. I was like, yeah, well, you're probably right. And that's how, oh, where did it go? There it's here on the scissors. And that's how we got Buttons for Brains. And it just stuck because we were trying to think of a name for the blog. Oh golly, that's maybe 12, 15 years ago or so. How cute are they, those little buttons? Okay, now I don't have anything else for the centre, for the corners, but I think that just makes those ones a bit different. I've got more. Just move those little buttons to the side. I've got 4 more of these silver. So I suppose I could put silver ones on one more. Which one? This one, I think. I think it does make a difference. I need to see if I can get more of these, because they're quite handy to have. But I can't, well, you know, I wouldn't even start to think where I got them. I've had these for so long. Things in your stash that you keep in the knowledge that it'll come in useful one day. And yes, indeed they have. Right. I'm quite pleased with that. Let's see how they're going to look in the journal. So that's the page we did the other day. In fact, we did 2 pages. Oh, there's a leaf. I don't know how that got in there. Right, now let's pick out what 4 goes to go together. Here's 1 and 2. And I like number 8, I like number 6. There's 4 going to go on a page. It's not going because of that leaf sticking out, but if I put it on that side, it can stick out over that other one. Yeah, just to know more if we bump them up together. Oh, do you know, I'm not sure. Do you think it would be better just to add something to the background and just have 1 and maybe 1 on the opposite page? If we could find two pages of that type, we could have 1 there and 1 there. And we could just put the rest in pockets and things along with the tags. We can keep them till we've done the pockets. I think that's what I maybe do. I think I'll decorate up a little bit, add a little bit of book page or something else, maybe some more stamping, and I'll just make them a feature, or they could be a tuck spot. It could be a tuck spot. Oh, I'm going to have a think about that, but anyway. So I've made quite a lot of wee things. The book, the tags, and then these. What do you think? Quite happy with them. Right, okay, I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up is just excellent. Thank you very much for doing that, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.